But it's really delayed.
Hey, welcome parents if you are watching live. I know you can't see everyone on screen, but we are all here.
Hi.
I will even point the camera up just a little bit so you can see that everyone is here. I just can't get everyone in on the camera. Welcome to the debate between Patriots and the Loyalists. Doesn't matter. Okay, we do have the king entering, right? Okay. Go ahead.
All hail King George.
Loyalists, would you please start?
Where are you going against God? You were sinning and going against the Lord himself. Why are you not loyal to the king?
The wrath of God shall fall on you. You think the king gets his power from God, but he's abusing it. Wherever he gets his power doesn't mean he can abuse it. It's called tyranny. The king knows about tyranny, and so do you all. Tyranny is bad and people know it. And you know what usually happens to tyrants. And tell us that's treason, but that's the truth. The king is also taxing colonists to get money for himself. God doesn't want us all to be about money.
Why do you guys think that we're taxing for bad reasons? You guys are like negative. You're wrong. We're taxing you to protect you. And when we get the money back, you guys will be happy and finally respect us for who we are. I think you guys are already committing enough treason anyway.
We never asked you to fight for us. You decided to. Why do you believe taxing the colonists is fair?
Sorry, I could not hear you, sir. Could you please speak up?
Why do you believe taxing the colonists is fair?
We think it's fair because we protected you from all the American nations. We saved you from being French for being British.
We never asked you to fight for us. You decided to.
Because we wanted to protect you. We wanted you to have a good life in the colony.
One reason is that we were getting back money. You just wait and later we will treat you like good people. But currently, you guys are disobeying me. So it is up to you to treat me and my people better.
Also, we were protecting you. When we get the money back, we will stop taxing you and make you happy. So stop your foolish protesting.
You always keep part of money for yourself. You are making your country corrupted, hungry for money.
Off with the heads, you peasants!
We do not care.
If you don't fight for us, you will just want our money that we earn fairly. The king had plenty of money. He doesn't want to wear fancy clothes. He doesn't have to wear fancy clothes.
Wait, say that again?
You don't fight for us. You just want our money that we earn fairly. The king had plenty of money. He doesn't have to wear fancy clothes.
What is your rebuttal to that comment? Guys, you need to go back and forth in this argument.
I don't really understand the question.
Is that a question or a comment? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Is there any question we have for the loyalists from the Patriot side?
Why do you think taxation without representation is right?
Why do you think our taxation is taxation without representation? You know why we are taxing you. We need to get the money back from the previous war. Once again, when we are getting the money back, you will be happy and you peasants won't complain.
We are more established and sophisticated anyway.
Why don't you let us represent ourselves in Parliament? It's taxation without representation because you're not letting ourselves represent ourselves in Parliament. You don't ask us.
You guys should be following the king, so you shouldn't have your own government aside from the parliament.
What makes you think that just because you're the king of the colony that you control all of us? Because I'm the king.
It's that simple. He's the king. He gets to control the colony.
God controls all people. What do you think?
Remember, if you don't follow the king, it's committing treason. And you're going against God.
Why do you guys try to control every aspect of our life? It's unfair that we have to abide by laws when they cost us deeply.
Say that again?
Why do you guys try to control every aspect of our life? It's unfair that we have to abide by your laws when they cost us deeply.
We tax you because after saving you, we don't have enough money. But apparently you don't appreciate that we saved you. You hate our taxes. You torture people. This is absolutely unacceptable.
Wait, what am I supposed to see?
Also, why did you even break into my house and burn it? This is just giving yourselves the worst reputation as human beings, showing that you don't even care for someone's hard work and family. Be ashamed.
We break into people's houses that we don't agree with.
Well, that's
You've done it.
right.
You've done it before.
At least we didn't kill you.
You force us to feed your soldiers and give them transportation that we earned working, not sitting around knowing we can get rich the way you do.
Do you know that we protect you from all the American Indians so you can live here? Apparently not.
You guys think we are so mean. We are protecting you. Would you rather be attacked by American Indians or be in a place that wouldn't be attacked no matter what?
Is any of the words that ever crossed your mind, King George? Because all you do is bully us.
Your disrespect towards God is unacceptable.
Pastor, beautiful.
King George.
No. When? Can you say that question one more time?
Is any of the words that ever crossed your mind, King George? That's my question because all you do is bully us.
You think our bullying is taxing you, but you know, as we told you, like,
But that's your problem. That's not our problem. We should not give you money for what you want.
no, it's your problem that you have taxes coming your way.
But we should not be paying for you, though.
That's why we're fighting for independence.
No, it's to get back money so we can protect you.
We're the ones. But what if we don't want the protection?
It's up to you guys. You wanna be attacked by the American Indians? You don't need to.
Do you wanna die?
Also, if you want to come into this war, and this fighting will go on for so long, the French and the Spanish will eventually get into it, and it will be a big mix-up. It will be horrific.
We have a question actually from the audience that relates to this exact topic. This is a question for the Patriots from Mr. Fink asked, Patriots, if you get yourselves and the British militia tied down fighting each other, weakening and exhausting both sides, aren't you worried about outsiders attacking? From the north, another French and Indian War could happen. And from the south, the Spanish, who recently turned their claim on Florida over the British in 1763. And from the west, you have all the Native Americans who fought frequently with all the white settlers. Can one of the Patriots respond to that question? Are you worried about exhausting yourselves and being conquered by another country?
I mean, at least it's better than being conquered by Great Britain.
Can you tell us more about that? Why?
I would rather be like conquered by some other country than conquered with evil taxes than by a tyrant.
Ooh,
But
evil
we're
taxes and a
protecting
tyrant.
You just call me a tyrant?
Yes, we have all.
We also have the most powerful navy and powerful army in the world. So no army will try to attack us. And we will control the colonies for as long as we can.
Yeah, that's another reason we will protect you, because our army is very strong.
True, you have a big army and navy, but your army is too big for you to defeat, so you put in the Clearing Act, which means that most of your soldiers are famished and out of shape. I know that because I was in the army.
Also, back to the fact on the Navy of the French War. The French have decided to become allies with the Americans, so another war would not happen.
Well, the Spanish could have come up from the south.
And so can the American Indians. And we're the ones that are protecting you from all the other
From the
countries
American
because of our powerful
I don't
army.
think the Spanish would want to get into another conflict.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I could not hear that comment.
I don't think the Spanish would want to get into another conflict.
Well,
But
Because that would drain their resources too. They saw what happened.
at least you
but
still
they
have the
know
American.
how little your army is. So, how little your army is compared to ours. So they join our side and they'd win without losing that many materials.
Can you tell me,
The French are helping us.
would you rather have a small army with people that are properly fed and exercised, or a big army with people who are famished and aren't properly fed?
No, they were because they got the food from the Quartering Act. That was the point of it.
Well, we won't put we for soldiers anymore. It's the war started.
Yeah, that's committed treason. If you don't pay tax or follow that.
Can we have order in the court, please? One moment, please. As I hear the debate going on, I'm unsure at who is speaking at the same time. Could we just go around quickly, very quickly? Could you please just stand up and say who you are and then sit back down and we'll go around? We'll start with you, sir. What's your name?
Sam Adams.
Thank you.
Benedict Arnold.
Thank you.
Alexander Hamilton. Rachel Gates.
Paul Revere.
Ben Franklin, Mercy Otis Moore, Mary Draper, Lakeisha Lafayette, John Adams, Martha Washington,
George Washington. King George III.
Sophia Charlotte of Mecklenburg Strip.
Thomas Preston, David Matthews,
Thomas Hutchinson.
Jonathan Boucher.
Eleanor Addison, John Butler.
Okay, thank you, everyone. As you guys are debating this, please remember, it is okay to go off your emotion. So if you need to go off script, I've seen a couple people do it. I commend you.
Oh wait, we're allowed to do that.
Absolutely. Have your emotions come into play.
Can you please tell us why you taxed our tea, something that we love?
To get back money.
Can you please tell us why you dressed up as American Indians and threw all the tea into the harbor?
Because you taxed it. Because you taxed it. We didn't want to keep something that we had.
We've been taxed for everything in our life. Even the stamp tax. Yeah, the tax.
Because we are protecting it.
How are you protecting us?
Yeah, but tax something that's actually reasonable, not something that's ridiculous, like.
You taxed me for this paper.
We should not be using this paper. Should I get this or not?
Loyalist, order, please. Loyalist, can somebody on the loyalist side please tell me, as the judge in this courthouse, what exactly is your quartering act that you put in place against these people? Someone please explain that, and I would like to hear from the Patriot side how you feel about that quartering act. I guess they don't know about their own law.
Who?
We enforce the quartering.
Hear the question.
Could you tell me about the quartering act? And then I would like the Patriots to tell me how it impacts them.
We enforce the Quartering Act because of the massive size of our army. We needed more food and water for each of the soldiers and resources also.
Why don't you just provide them the things you have?
Because we don't have any money. That's why.
Judge.
In the 7 years war, we were the ones that were fighting you. And fighting the other people, and we were protecting you.
Oh my God,
that was war.
We fought in that war.
We had no land. We had to.
And then
Order! Please, sir. Would you like to respond?
The stuff that we buy from the 1700s type shopping, food, water, resources, our own horses, gone to waste, that gives your soldiers and it provides you. Well, I know you guys are broke, even though you've been taxing us for a long time now.
And also
Why are
provides for you because we are protecting you.
But then we lose. We lose.
We lose our
Some
resources.
families probably can't feed their children because your soldiers are coming in and making them. They give them food, water, and whatever they want.
Well, that's not our problem.
You're starting eventually from the Indians if they come, so they'll be all right. And
Exactly.
then you'll be protected.
American Indians, if they come, then we need the soldiers to be healthy and be able to fight so they can protect us.
Alright, but that's their problem. They should be able to have money and buy for themselves, not us.
Well, a soldier is not a paying job, so they don't get paid to be a
They get
soldier.
fed.
They get fed and water.
Alright, but that's their problem.
They don't get paid.
That's their problem.
Explain why they're not hiring.
They do.
Yeah, but that's their problem. They should be having a paying job.
Soldiers do get.
Oh, I don't care.
They
Would you rather be killed by the Indians, not be alive?
I would rather be dead.
But we don't need the soldiers by our sides this whole time, though.
But they're protecting you.
Okay,
Okay.
order. We have another question from audience. Ms. Coleman actually asked, how do patriots and loyalists compare and contrast from one another? Can I have King George maybe answer how you compare to the loyalists and how they're different?
Well, one thing that's different is that the Patriots don't respect us and don't tolerate that they have to pay taxes, and that they need to pay for, like, they need to pay taxes for everything. Whereas you,
For actions, what you did. For actions, what you did.
Can I have a loyalist respond back to that? I'm sorry. Loyalist, thank you. Thank you, King George. Can I have a patriot respond back to King George here? Go ahead.
King George says that we do not. King George says that we do not respect him. But I think he's the only person who he's the person who respects himself the most. And so back to Sam Adams' question, is humble a word that has ever crossed your mind?
Ooh.
Has any?
That's a very good comment. Excellent. Okay, is there more questions?
Because of your taxes, this colony is becoming broke. And that just means that your nation is getting more money and we're becoming more broke. So anyways, you're losing money.
So your nation is our nation.
Exactly.
we're working together, so no one here like.
Working together.
If we
the government that's broke.
we came to the colonies and you came here too. So you're still part of Great Britain and you're still part of our country, so you should be respecting.
Alright, let us
And
have
we
our
could-
independence
we
and
won.
then we could take care of ourselves. Let us have our independence and we can have our own children and have our own stuff.
Yeah, we can send you all back to Great Britain. But why do we
Then do
have
it.
to go to Great
Yeah,
Britain?
we don't
be
do it
by
then.
tyrants.
You sent us, you taxed us many times. The stamp act made us pay extra for things we don't want.
Better than-
Okay, that was a bit too harsh.
Thing is, we don't.
Yeah.
We want to keep the colonies, and we want people to be happy in the colonies.
So you
Also,
don't want that you want us
think
to be happy.
logically,
We
think
just
logically.
want
Look
what?
at your army, look at your weapons,
Alright, we can take
Look
care of
at
ourselves.
your
We can have our own
money.
soldiers. We can have our own
look at
soldiers.
your lifestyle.
We can have our own soldiers.
Order! We can only have one person talk. I love your passion, patriots and loyalists, but we can only have one person talk. No one in the audience can hear if everyone's shouting.
Oh.
We have another question from the
Can I read
audience. This says, from Mrs. Pondit, she asks, why are the French even involved in the fighting between the colonies and Britain? Why are the French?
Because that's right.
What?
I would actually like a patriot to answer this. Why is the French involved? Which side is the French on? French is on your side, correct?
Yeah.
Patriots?
They
Why?
Great Britain.
Ellie,
Everybody
or, I'm sorry, what's your name? Benjamin Franklin? Ben Franklin, could you please tell us why you think the French is fighting with you now? Would you like someone to help you?
They hate Britain like everyone else.
They hate
lost-
Britain like everyone
they
else.
lost
to them in the war.
Yeah, and so they're kind of.
Billy, or I'm sorry, what's your name? Alexander Hamilton, can you please tell us why you think French is on your side?
They lost in the French and Indian War. They want revenge.
The
Ooh.
reason
They're
they
gonna
lost
get
is
it.
because we have such a great army.
King George, why can we not have our own independence and take care of our own
Now you
soldiers?
don't have any. Now you don't have
Only
any.
because
we
we
kind of took over the colonies, and they're our colonies.
Oh, so what else do I?
We can't make it.
Because we're asking.
But
Apparently, it's their land.
I have a question.
What?
We won the French and Indian War, so you guys have the space you live in right now. And
Give us new space so we can all take care of our
we
own
don't
stuff.
have it. We signed an emancipation. You signed an emancipation.
That basically makes us
No,
you don't let us move into that new space though. You keep us confined in the same old space.
Yeah, so like,
Because
why-
we want to take control.
You'd rather live.
Why don't you guys just respect God?
Oh God, that scares me. So you guys would rather live with the Native Americans or American Indians and be attacked by them like every day?
I'd rather live with the
We-
Native Americans than be controlled by a tyrant.
You'd probably be.
Alright, well then,
Wait, order. Can we please go back to, sir, your name is Father what? Father Belcher, Father Jonathan Belcher. Could you please explain what you meant? I saw that you got emotional and said, please respect God. What does that mean? Please tell everyone.
The king gets his power from God. He's a divine figure. Why don't you guys just respect God?
God is not real, okay?
Hmm.
You're Christian. You're the ones that believe in God. So
Yeah.
you can't really say that God's not real.
Wait, but I have a question.
Thank you, Jonathan Belcher. Yes, sir, what's your name?
Benedict Arnold.
Benedict Arnold, would you please share, you're a soldier, right?
Yes.
Okay, please tell us what is on your mind.
Well, we want to go to war, not for strength, not for glory, but for independence.
Wow, okay. Patriots, anything else you want to add to what he said? Please add some more. That's actually why. Tell me more.
Well, we don't want to be here anymore. They're doing. They just want to tax us. They're just feeding off our money from the debt from the war. They should try and get their money from other ways, not from just stealing it from us.
Why don't you?
We harder work for that money.
Well, what other ways would that be?
Why don't you
Like,
guys?
why don't you-
Why don't you do your own business?
Find your own land. Maybe if you don't like living here, then maybe you should go find another place.
Oh, that's a
Hey guys, I found this new.
Hey, I love the passion. Again, we have someone that would like to comment. Ma'am, what's your name? Eleanor Addison, will you please share with us what is on your mind?
The reason why we were taxing you is to get money.
You said that this whole time.
Yes, but you want to have another war. That means more taxes.
Unless you
Yeah, we did.
if we win, then no taxing and we get our independence. But if you lose,
Then you do.
Guys,
You just want to go to war because you don't have enough money to pay for it.
Zoe, you just said something bad against your side.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
For George Washington, ma'am?
No, for Martha.
Oh,
Miss
sorry,
Martha.
King George, do you have a question?
For Miss Martha, yes. So, why would you go against George? Because
To be with this George.
No, your husband George.
Go against me?
Yes.
At one point, you went against him with the rule.
Because he had slaves, you were going
You wanted
against
to
him,
free
and you
every one
wanted
of
to
his
free all
slaves.
of his slaves, but he didn't want to. He wanted to keep the slaves, but you wanted to free all of his slaves.
Oh, we agreed to, we signed a document that we both of us died free.
But you wanted to free them before.
Yeah, so that.
Yeah, before, but now that George. Yeah, so George wanted it, so we made a compromise that in his will that after me and him die, then we would free all slaves.
think it's
The rest are classified.
Because George Washington wanted to free slaves when he died, but then he couldn't free Martha's slaves. So his slaves were free, but Martha's weren't.
No.
The rest is classified.
In the book of Isaiah.
Benjamin Franklin, did you have a question?
Yeah, I want to ask my question. I might have another one later.
Sure, go ahead, ask it, Benjamin Franklin.
Have you ever thought about repealing all day those preposterous laws?
Can you say that one more time clearly? I couldn't hear that.
Have you ever thought about repealing all day those preposterous laws?
Have you ever thought about repealing those preposterous laws? Is this question for the king?
Yeah.
Anyone on this side?
Probably, yeah. Well, actually, yeah, those two.
No, because it's
Yes. Yes.
We would
Because,
repeal them.
yes, because, yes.
We would repeal them when we have like the money to have it all done.
And be able, and once we repeal them, you would be happy. So then we would all be happy.
We would be much more happy being
I
an
think you
independent
have a right
country.
to say that because you sabotaged us. You were once a loyalist and you believed in.
You were once a lawyer.
He never really was a lawyer. But he wasn't a victor either.
He just didn't want,
He was
like,
New
he
York.
wanted
You didn't
fair.
want war.
Yeah, he didn't want war, but he wanted fair treatment.
I think we can all agree on this. If you guys didn't make ridiculous stuff like taxing for starters, I think we
Then
would have
no
been
one-
fine.
we
I
wouldn't
think
have
we would have
this-
been fine.
So wait, so sirs, what's your name? Sam Adams? Sam Adams, tell me something. I've heard rumors as the judge that there's a secret group led by you. Is this true?
What?
Yes. What?
Why are you an embezzler also?
What is that?
An embezzler is when you steal money from your, from people that you're working with.
What? I didn't know that.
You did that because you have many financial struggles.
I didn't.
You
What?
were an embezzler.
That's confusing because I don't know what you're talking about.
You stole money from your own workers. That's unfair. And you wanted independence.
I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
not unfair because you steal money from us.
Yeah.
It's the same
Stealing
thing.
money,
No.
getting back money so we can eventually treat you.
Okay. Stop saying the things over and over again.
Thank you, Sam Adams, for your contribution to that comment. Sir, what's your name?
Paul Revere.
Paul Revere. Sir, would you like to make a comment?
I have a question for the so-called God.
So is this for Jonathan Belcher?
Yes. First of all, how did he become a god?
He was blessed by God.
The king was?
Yes.
Is that what you believe?
Yes.
And okay, I've seen this in this magical place called YouTube. I don't know if you know what it's called because
Sir, it's
1700s
1700s right now. What's YouTube?
YouTube. I do not know.
I'm a magician, okay? Oh my gosh, one.
Is that some kind of new invention?
It's awesome.
I should know about it
Genius.
because I am the one that should approve of it.
But actually, don't you have to be dead to be God?
What? He's not.
Okay,
King George is not.
as judge of this court, we are getting off topic. I would like to intervene.
Sorry.
And
Why can't we just move on?
Mr.
Wait.
Mr.
Can I have
Pres-
another question
we have-
for the page?
Mr. Sir,
First.
okay, Thomas Preston, do you all know, Patriots, do you know who Mr. Thomas Preston is?
Yeah.
Hey, Thomas Preston, have the floor, please.
Okay, Paul Revere, why do you create propagandas about the Boston Massacre? Just so you know, Paul, this is not the first time you have done something wrong.
Yes, you also dressed up Noah.
Because it's me.
Why do you care about what he
Well,
says?
why would you lie about it? Why would you say that we did something wrong about the Boston Massacre if you were the ones that yelled fire and then we thought it was our?
Everybody
You
spread
read
propaganda.
it.
Because
Because
we all
every
every government and every idea spreads propaganda, not it.
Sir, excuse me, could you tell me more? What propaganda did Paul Revere put out in your eyes?
They said we shot them purposely, but we only did it in self-defense because you were trying to kill them.
What was happening that night, sir?
Yeah, but we're not the ones. The civilians were throwing rocks at us and like punching us.
So, and then one of your
Snowballs
guys,
and
you got, the Patriots, all your guys just wanted to cause some stuff. So you guys one of your people said fire. So we thought it was one of our captains. And everyone started firing.
A gun and a snowball is the same.
No.
Well, that was
We
had guns.
We were.
You get threatened by some.
Even if you shouldn't pay more attention. If you get fire, you should be thinking because you could easily kill a person, but they couldn't kill a person with a snowball.
You were throwing. You
said
fire, and we thought it was our
general.
That's why we got.
Hey, so
You assume.
we hear what you're saying, sir. So you felt attacked by the colonists. They came at you with clubs. They threw snowballs at you, and they surrounded you. So you felt like self-defense. Patriots, Paul Revere, since you made an engraving and put it out to all the people in the colonies, why don't you respond to this, Paul? What really happened that night in your eyes?
But basically what they said, and wait, am I sworn to the truth?
You are sworn to the truth in this court.
Sir.
Please tell the truth on what really happened.
Okay. Are you stuck? Oh yeah, we were all drunk. I forgot. We went
That is not an excuse. You cannot make excuses about trying to kill us, surrounding us, and stuff like that.
You were trying to
Reese,
kill us.
I'm sorry, sir, Paul Revere, can you please give a better answer than that?
Okay, sorry.
I mean, what really happened that night?
I feel like someone in the crowd.
I think some people lost their lives that night, and you blamed this man right here. You blamed this man. He was put to court for this. So please tell us what happened that night.
Okay, so we saw soldiers, right?
Yeah.
We were right there. We started attacking them with snowballs, harmless, and then rocks, and then
Yeah,
rocks,
throwing
and
stuff at us.
punching them.
Exactly.
So was it self-defense?
Yes.
Ah,
But
Exactly.
They could have just
So
not.
it wasn't our fault.
They could
So
have just
that
made
is-
it.
but it's your fault
for giving us all those acts which made us do it.
That's just making an excuse for doing the massacre, the Boston Massacre.
That's past. We want war now.
You're just
That's
changing the subject to make it unguilty.
Why didn't you just say smack them?
Well, then can you tell me why some of your people said? Your people said
Your
fire.
people said fire.
Your people. Your people said fire, and we shot because that was our self-defense. We thought that when one of your people
Wait,
said
one
fire,
person at a
that was
time.
our general.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay, so about power here. You know, you're known for the Midnight Ride, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, guess what? It hasn't happened. Wait.
Guys, let her speak.
Oh yeah.
It hasn't happened yet.
Are you another loser?
Wait, did it happen? No.
Oh my God, and he's
No, you haven't.
Predict the future.
You haven't gone to the party.
Oh.
We're still discussing.
Excuse me.
Okay, Sir Franklin, another comment?
It's kind of like a question. It's not on the system.
Okay.
Have you heard of something called selling your clothes? You'll get you don't have to tax us anymore just by selling stuff.
Is that enough to run a country?
I have a question.
Exactly.
I have a question.
And it's right now.
Two countries.
Oh,
You're-
so you call us a separate country?
We.
Yes. Call your separate.
Our colonists. We want war.
Run under.
Okay, we want war.
We want war. We want war. We want war. We want war. We want war.
Wait, wait. Order in this court. So what I'm hearing is you really do want to go to war with
Yes,
this country.
yes.
So get away from this.
I'm gonna.
King,
Yeah, no, King George. I wonder if you guys,
excuse me, Sam Adams. Hold on one moment, please, in my court. King, I would like you to respond to this. If you have this entire side of the table chanting, "We want war," how are you going to respond to that?
No, that you're telling them to stop. Wait. So, your turn.
I have a question. Do you guys know something about a business where you can make money off?
Just know that you're an embezzler.
Yeah.
You could tell
What? And then you steal money.
Please
You
answer my question.
Well, I'm the one who asked you, so.
Somebody's trying to speak. It's not like his aren't. No. They're not. Well, I'm so decent white. So do I.
Order.
You married to join your country.
Let me see a show of hands. Patriots, raise your hand if you want war.
No.
Hey, King, you're going to have to respond to this. They want war. Please respond to, what are you going to do now?
Well, I mean, we will win because you can't predict the future, bro. We have like the guys. Look at our army. This is your army. And this is our
Wait, hold on.
And then we have France.
Patriots, I want you to remember something.
Oh, I see your soldiers. They look ugly.
Patriots, I would like you to remember something. That is the king currently. Any act of violence ensuing the king is considered death. It's treason. So will you please listen to your king for now? Remember, you have not won this war or even started it yet. King, please respond. Please do not interrupt the king at this point. Go ahead.
To what?
To the comment of what are you going to do now?
Well, like I said before, we're obviously gonna win.
But your army looks
We
ugly.
can kick you out of the country. I have the whole power of the whole colonies. So I'm not scared of your little army to try to defeat our humongous army because we have a very strong army. You only have like 2 people in your army, and we have about.
If you want to run
Hey,
the
I would
colonies,
like-
just run it from the colonies. Why run them from Great Britain? Because you just rely on your little puppets like George Hutchinson and David Matthews to do your dirty work for you.
Well,
We make taxes.
we make taxes.
Okay, so
Smart wife.
are we going to agree? to disagree?
I have a question.
Question.
Yes.
George,
Okay, why do you not want to go to war?
Because there's no reason to go to war.
Is it because
Yeah,
you're
there's
clearly
war.
both of us
There's
scared?
no reason.
Excuse me,
For us,
I'm
there's no
gonna
reason.
go
For
to
us,
the
there's
army. Both of us are scared.
Guys, it's 20 rounds.
No, it's not.
It's
You can
not.
also be tell us a reason that why we would want to go to war. If we already have the whole colony, we have our own country, and we rule over the colonies, why would we want to go to war for you guys to get independent?
Because we want to do your sick, dirty work. Giving you money for free, like.
Okay.
I just realized. Yeah, land.
What? Who's land?
okay, your turn.
Sam Adams.
If you guys don't want to give us independence, you might as well put the chain on our legs and make us work in plantains.
You're not slaves.
Hold on, that's what
We are
that's
like
what viewed it.
Oh,
we need
That's
some.
That's
That's
what I'm gonna have actual loyalty as well.
Any other questions that we have not addressed that you would like to address to the opposite side?
I just want to. I haven't heard
What the mayor of the US?
This person down here?
Yeah.
Sir, what is your name?
John Butler.
John Butler, we need to hear something from you.
See, I'm the mayor.
You have a question for this group?
Sam Adams. Do you know that we are protecting you from all of the American Indians so that you can live here? Currently not.
Oh, so smelly.
Okay, did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
No,
I have a question for Thomas.
Yeah, he said,
Hutchinson.
do you know we're protecting you from the American Indians?
Is that true? Is that true, loyalists? Are you protecting the colonists from the Native Americans?
Yes.
No,
It's like
it looks like you guys are pretending.
Okay.
That's why we're attacking.
That's
them.
your
Rather buy a First of all, what is Fortnite? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, predicting the future.
We should let George Washington know your interesting invention.
Okay, I would like to wrap up the debate, and here's what I would like to do. I would like to have George Washington stand up, and I would like to have you, sir, please give us a final closing statement. And then I will let King George rebuttal to your comments. If everyone can please hold your comments and conversations to a minimum. We have George Washington, and then we're going to have King George speak, and then we will close our debate.
We want war.
Okay, so if we have to go against your opinions and your laws to get our independence, we will. We want freedom, independence, and democracy, which is something that you are obviously not open to. So in order to get that, we have to fight against you and win.
Can we tell you the reason why you don't deserve democracy?
Can I tell you the reason why you don't deserve to control everyone?
First of all, Paul Revere, you dressed up as a mohawk during
Wait, actually?
Yes,
Yeah,
you don't even know yourself.
during the Boston Tea Party, and the rumors going around that you are part of Sons of Liberty. Alexander
What are the Sons of
Hamilton-
Liberty?
Sons of Liberty.
Oh,
honey, what?
Alexander Hamilton, you lied to people about your age, and many people may argue that you are racist.
And you think you don't lie?
Whoa!
Oh, you're racist. You guys got
Oh.
That's why Zachary
Can you please hold your comments?
Everybody.
What's your name again?
You should be remembering.
Okay, you, when you were embarrassed, you resigned from the board of the war.
You are backstabbing.
A backstabbing state, and you were considered one of the top 5 worst generals.
In the history of America.
Are you sure about that? Because I
History of
So it's apparent that obviously we do not have good opinions of one another.
Yeah, I have something to say back
Hey,
to
George, please continue.
that. Okay, Thomas Hutchinson, you sent letters to the king saying that he should be more tough on us.
Yeah.
So
Whoa!
Your bad behavior.
Because you are disrespecting some new. Anyway, Mr. John Adams, you failed to obtain a second term because.
No.
Right, yes. Claudio.
Sam.
You're president.
Not yet.
I have a question.
Okay, we need to end this debate. Any final comments that you would like to say without anyone talking? If anyone would like to say a final comment to the opposing side with no response, this would be the time. We have a lot of patriots with their hands up, no loyalists. Okay, we're gonna go down the line. One quick comment from each of you. Go.
Once
No
you
response.
start not believing God, I will start talking to you. But like, sir, now I'm not.
Sam Adams, I have a question for you.
Next.
What is the common?
Well, I also had something with John Bowden.
Go ahead. No
Well,
response
it
though.
kind of, whatever. Well, if God is someone who believes in Christianity and doesn't, is someone who is full of, niceness, pleasure. Well, it's kind of weird for someone to believe in God if he is a tyrant.
Thomas Hutchinson, that breaking into your house and burning it was justified from, where's Lord Dunmore? He blew up that plantation along the Elizabeth River. It's justified by that.
Thank you. Any comments? Closing comments? Go ahead.
So I think some of you have blood on your hands from current slave owners, I believe. So some people have been going down to plantations and saying, if you kill your owner, we'll set you free. Anybody who's done that, raise your hand. Okay, I you guys know who's gonna.
Hey, anyone? Go ahead. Ben Franklin, closing. Go ahead, ma'am.
Lord Dunmore did that.
No comments.
Right, yeah.
Closing comment? Speak up, please.
We only want war because you make unfair laws without really asking them. You don't have any representatives in Parliament, even though Scotland does, and there.
Okay, closing comment? Ben Franklin? Go ahead, sir.
I know you use magic ink.
Go ahead. Closing comments?
You believe that our army is so small, but once they are joined with the French army, we will be bigger than yours.
Okay. Anyone else?
We want war.
No war.
Okay. Any comments? Oh, yes.
We want independence and we have to go to war for it. We will.
Yeah.
All right.
Mini Pro.
And George and Martha are leaving the table. Okay. Any
don't want war, ma'am. I have.
closing comments from loyalists? Anyone?
We will say the last.
Okay, last comment.
Want war.
We want war.
Shush.
It was actually Lord Dunmore who said they would free slaves if, where's he? He's on your side. If they,
He's not. No, he's
Lord
not.
Dunmore is a loyalist.
Yeah.
Well, why don't know your own side? That's kind of.
well then, with your boycott and,
For reason.
Why don't you kill us right now?
Can we please have her be able to?
I think we would like to.
Okay, George, any final comments before we wrap it up?
I think that she's still talking.
Oh, still.
with all your protests and boycotts, there is a reason that we should finally get something in our favor because you guys are disobeying us and you guys are like not having you guys are not following our rules, which is basically again committing treason.
King, final comment.
Also, we don't want war because, I
we have our own colonies. We have Great Britain, and we believe that independence for you is not needed because you are still part of Great Britain, and you are still from Great Britain because we took you here, and trying to protest and trying to boycott things, for example, like boycotting the tea, is just making a bigger reason to. What are you doing?
Thank you. All right, you guys, let's call that a wrap. Thank you. Let's give ourselves a round of applause.
You haven't seen that you want more this whole time.
And also, we have 15. Look, you guys, we have 15 parents watching right now. So let's all wave and say thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Not working.
Thank you for joining us today.
Not working.